Hello guys, this is Manigandan. I believe everything is going fine. Please stay safe. So today we are going to learn a poem entitled Life, and it is written by Henry Van Dyke. It is a beautiful poem and it is also a memory poem for you. So make sure that you watch this tutorial completely and understand everything. So I have decided that I would like to start my tutorial or lessons with always one beautiful quote which will always be related to the poem or lesson that I'm taking. So today we are going to see a beautiful and most famous quote written by Joshua J. Marine. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what make life more meaningful. So what a beautiful quote, right? Within few words, he has conveyed a beautiful information. If you, for example, if you don't have struggles or troubles in your life will be definitely boring. If you feel happy all the times, you will definitely feel bored. So you should always have challenges, struggles, and troubles in your life. But at the same time, just because you're having troubles and struggles, it doesn't mean you have to feel very down and give up on your life. You should get over with that. You should overcome those problems. So that is when your life will be more meaningful. So what a beautiful information, right? Now let's see about a few things before we get into the poem. So that will give you an outline of this poem. So let's see the outline of these poems. So whatever I'm going to tell you, whatever I'm about to tell you now is been strongly emphasized in this poem too. The first thing that one must always have is courage. One must always have is courage. You should be very courageous, in your life. You might face lot of struggles, lot of problems, but you should be very courageous about it. You should not be scared. You should not be very timid about it. Be strong, be courageous. தைரியமா இருக்கணும் எந்த ஒரு செயலை செய்யணும்னு நினைச்சாலும். And you should have faith in yourself. Who will have faith in yourself when you don't even have faith in yourself? உன் மேல உனக்கு ஒரு நம்பிக்கை இல்லைன்னா அப்ப வேற யார் உன்னை நம்புவாங்க? And you should be very dedicative. You should never ever stop from your goal. When you are determined to achieve something, you should be very dedicative. Even if you face lot of struggles, lot of problems in your life. And leave your past. It is already in the past. Just by thinking about your past, it's not going to help you or it's not going to improve your future. You should leave your past. You should not mourn or feel very bad about your past. And you should always be like a child. How a child is always very happy. He does not worry about future. He's not concerned about what is going to happen next. He always seeks for new friendship and he always wanted to be rewarded for the good things. So be like a child. Always welcome problems or anything with a happy heart. And finally, hope that everything will turn out to be the best. So that is the whole thing. Whatever I told you now has been strongly emphasized in this poem in a very beautiful manner. So let's see about that. Before that, let's get to know about the poet a little bit. The poet name is Henry Van Dyke. He born in America in 1852, and he was also an author, educator, and a clergyman. Clergyman means a priest or a religious leader. So you must have seen a priest or religious leader at church, right? And he also served as a English professor at Princeton University for almost 20 years, between 1899 to 1923. And he was also elected as elected to the American Academy of Arts and Letters, and he has received many honors. And a few more important things about this Henry Van Dyke is that he was an ambassador to Netherlands, and he was also a very good friend to Helen Keller, and he always wanted to make the world a better place, and he would like to help anyone. Even helping them is going to put him into trouble. And two of his most famous works are The Otherwise Man in 1896, The First Christmas Tree in 1897. So he has written many stories, many poems. So out of which there are a lot of quotes which has beautiful meanings in it. So I thought maybe if I put one beautiful quote, it would be better to understand about life. So if you look at this quote, Some succeed because they are destined to, but most succeed because they are determined to. What a beautiful quote, right? Not everyone will be lucky enough to get whatever they want to do. Some are very lucky because they are destined to get their success. But most of them, those who are determined, they will succeed in life. That is what he has conveyed beautifully in this quote. So let's see about the poem little bit. This poem is also known as sonnet. The sonnet word is actually derived from Italian word sonetto. Sonetto means little song or small lyric. And it has only 14 lines. And most of the sonnets, even Shakespeare has written many sonnets, and most of the sonnets are written in iambic pentameter. Iambic in Greek, it means 5. Penta also means 5. You know what is meter, right? A particular syllabic pattern occurring line after line in a poem, line or a verse or foot. So if you look at this, look at this explanation. A line with 10 syllables accented on every second bit. So let's see with example. So I took the first line from the poem, this very poem, for example. So if you look at this line, you have 10 syllables, and every second syllable, the second syllable, in this line is accented very well or stressed very well. So better explanation, for better understanding, I have given the explanation for stressed and unstressed syllable. Unstressed syllables means the syllable that is not stressed well. For example, let. இந்த உச்சரிப்பு அந்த vowel sound வந்து அழுத்தமா வராது, உச்சரிப்பு அதிகமா வராது. Or else this me, that vowel sound is stressed or accented very well. So that is what this iambic pentameter means. In iambic, the definition of iambic means 5 sets of stressed or unstressed, otherwise known as unaccented or accented syllables in a line or verse of the poem. So in this line you have 5 sets of unstressed or stressed syllables. So that is why these lines of the poems are known as iambic pentameter. And the first 8 lines are known as octave, and the last 6 lines are known as sestet. And again, these sonnets can also be categorized based on the rhyme scheme. So I believe you guys know what is rhyme scheme, right? So let's see about the poem in detail now. Before we get into the poem, let's see the meaning for few words which will help you to understand better about this poem. Unreluctant, eager or willing. In Tamil, unreluctant means விருப்பம், தயக்கம் இல்லாமல் விருப்பத்தை தெரிவிக்கிறது. Eager means expressing deep desirness to do something, expressing willingness to do any work. Mourning, best example is when someone loses their beloved one, right? They mourn, they express deep sadness and sorrow. கவலை, வருத்தத்தை, துக்கத்தை தெரிவிக்கிறது, mourning. So poet has used this mourning word to for his past, because he does not want to mourn, he does not want to feel bad or feel sad about his past which is slowly disappearing. Veils, to hide or cover something that cannot be seen clearly. Poet has used this word because about his future, because you don't know what our future holds or hide for us, right? நம்மளால நம்மளுடைய எதிர்காலம் நம்மளுக்கு என்ன இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்மளால பார்க்க முடியாது. ஸோ அதுக்காக தான் போயட் இந்த வேர்ட் வெயில்ஸ் என்ற வேர்டை யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. Quest, a long search or difficult to find. தேடல், something we all are in a search of something, right? A long search about our life. It can be a dream, goal, or achievement that we want to complete it, accomplish it. So the poet has used this quest for his long search of his purpose, life purpose. Crown, a prize or position offered for being the best. The best example I can give you is when you are very best and being an example to your entire class, you will be rewarded or crowned as a representative, a class leader, right? So that is the best example I can give you for crown. So let's see about the first stanza. Let me read it first, then I'll explain you the meanings. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to, nor turning from the goal, not mourning for the things that disappear in the dim past, not holding back in fear from what the future waits, but with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. So, what a beautiful information, right? Let's see the meaning. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul. Here, Arthur expresses forward face as courage, being very courage. An unreluctant soul means eagerness and willingness to do anything in his life, even if it is so daring. So that is what the author expresses here. The author would like to continue, would like to live his life from year to year with courage and very dedicated and determined to do anything in his life. ஸோ ஆத்தர் என்ன சொல்றாரு, அவருடைய ஒவ்வொரு வருஷத்தையும் தைரியமா தயக்கம் இல்லாத ஒரு மனப்பான்மையோட வாழணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்றாரு. நாட் ஹரியிங் டு, நாட் டேர்னிங் ஃப்ரம் த கோல். அதே சமயத்துல ஆத்தர் வந்து அவருடைய ஒரு செயலை செய்யணுமோ இல்லை அவருடைய இலக்கை நோக்கி போகும்போது ரொம்ப பதற்றத்தோடையோ இல்லை வேகமாவோ போகணும்னு சொல்லலை. நாட் டேர்னிங் ஃப்ரம் த கோல், அவருடைய இலக்கிலிருந்து விலகியோ மாறுபட்டு போகக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்றாரு. நாட் mourning ஃபார் த திங்ஸ் தட் disappear in the dim past. What does this dim past mean? I told you the meaning for mourning, expressing deep sadness or sorrow. So here author expresses he does not want to mourn or feel sad for the things that slowly disappear in the dim past. Dim means dull past, right? So past, like in right, whatever happens in our past, slowly it will disappear as time moves on, as life goes on. So when that past is going, when this past is going to disappear, why do you have to mourn? Why do you have to feel sad about it? So that is what the author expresses here. Author என்ன சொல்றாரு, நம்மளுடைய கடந்த காலம் எப்படியும் காலம் போக போக அது எப்படியும் மறையதா போகுது. டிம் பாஸ்ட்னா ஒரு வெளிச்சம் இல்லாத, வெளிச்சம் குறைவில்லாத ஒரு கடந்த காலம். நம்ம கடந்த காலத்தை நினைக்கும் போது நம்மளுக்கு அது ஒன்றும் பிரைட்டா தெரிய போறது இல்லை, அது ரொம்ப வெளிச்சம் இல்லாம ரொம்ப டல்லா தான் தெரியும். அது நம்ம வாழ்க்கை மூவ் ஆக கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா நம்மளை விட்டு மறைஞ்சிட்டே தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ அப்படி இருக்கிற நம்ம கடந்த காலத்தை பத்தி நம்ம ஏன் வருத்தப்படணும், கவலைப்படணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஆத்தர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்றாரு. Nor holding back in fear from what the future waits, but with a whole and happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. Nor holding back in fear from what the future waits. What author is trying to say from this line? I told you the meaning for veils, right? Veils means something which is hidden or covered. Will not be able to see it clearly or understand what is hidden or what is inside, like inside there, right? So author has used this word to express the future. It just suits for every one of us because we don't know what our future might hold for us, right? Future is something which is unpredictable. Unpredictable means எதிர்காலத்தை கணிக்க முடியாத ஒரு விஷயம், ரைட்? ஸோ நம்மளால அதை நம்ம ஃபியூச்சர்ல என்ன இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்மளால கண்டுபிடிக்கவே முடியாது. ஸோ we don't have that ability, that capacity to predict our future. So author has used that veils word to express that our future might hide something for us, but instead of living in fear what our future might hold for us, we have to welcome that with happy heart, and our age and youth has the ability and capacity to take care of it. That is what he means by this line, that pays its toll to youth and age. Do you guys know what toll booth? Remember, from when you travel from district to district, when you are about to cross another border, you will have to pay toll bill, right? Toll booth, sungavari solrala. Likewise, during our journey, whatever trouble that we face, our age and youth, our young mind and age has the ability to take care of it and travels on with cheer, so we can travel on with happy mind and happy life. ஸோ தட்ஸ் வாட் ஆத்தர் எக்ஸ்பிரஸஸ் ஹியர். ஆத்தர் என்ன சொல்றாரு, நம்ம எதிர்காலத்தில் நம்ம என்ன நடக்க போதோ, நம்ம எதிர்காலம் என்ன நடக்குன்னு நம்மளுக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது. வெயில்ஸ் மீன்ஸ் நம்ம எதிர்காலத்தில் என்ன இருக்குன்னு நம்மளுக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது, அது மறைஞ்சிருக்கு, ஹிடன் ஆயிருக்கு. ஸோ அதை நினச்சி பயத்தில் வாழ்கிறத விட அதை ஹாப்பியாக வெல்கம் பண்ணும். எந்த பிரச்சனையாக இருந்தாலும், நம்ம எதிர்காலத்தில் எந்த பிரச்சனையாக இருந்தாலும் ஹாப்பியாக அதை வெல்கம் பண்ணலாம். அதை சமாளிக்கிற திறமை நம்ம ஏஜ்க்கும் நம்ம இளமைக்கும் இருக்குன்னு சொல்கிறாரு. ஸோ அதனால் நம்மளுடைய ஜேர்னியை எப்பவுமே ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக தான் ட்ராவல் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பண்ணுறாரு. ஸோ we have seen what the first stanza is conveying the beautiful message about life. Let's see the second stanza, which is also known as sestet. Let me read it first. So let the way wind up the hill or down, or rough or smooth, the journey will be joy. Still seeking what I sought when but a boy, new friendship, high adventure and a crown. My heart will keep the courage of the quest and hope the road's last turn will be the best. So what Arthur says in these first two lines, he says that let the way, let the path that we have chosen towards our victory or goal, let it choose whether it is going to lead us to the victory or the goal that we want to achieve it, or even if it is going to lead it to failure, even if it is going to put us down. Let it choose. Or throughout, or means throughout entire time throughout your journey. If the journey looks very difficult, or you have a lot of struggles and troubles while going through your journey, even if you have a lot of rough, I mean that's what he means here, you have a lot of troubles and struggles, or if the journey is smooth, your journey should always be the joyous one. You should always consider that as a joyous one, happiest one. ஸோ ஆத்தர் என்ன சொல்றாரு, நம்ம தேர்வு செஞ்ச பாதையே நம்மளுக்கு நம்மளுடைய வெற்றியோ நம்மளுடைய இலக்கை நோக்கி கொண்டுட்டு போதோ, இல்லை நம்மளுடைய தோல்விக்கு காரணமாக இருக்கும், அந்த அதை தேர்வெடுக்கிற முடிவை நம்ம தேர்வெடுத்த பாதைக்கிட்டேயே விட்டுடணும், அந்த பாதையை சூஸ் பண்ண விடணும். ஏன்னா நமக்கு தெரியாதுல்ல, நம்ம ஃப்யூச்சரில் என்ன நடக்குன்னே நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. இங்கே அதை தானே பார்த்தோம், என்ன இருக்குன்னே தெரியாது. ஸோ அதனால் நம்ம தேர்ந்தெடுத்த பாதைக்கிட்டேயே அந்த ஒரு சாய்ஸை விட்டுருவோம், அந்த தேர்வை விட்டுருவோம்னு சொல்கிறாரு. அதே மாதிரி த்ரூ அவுட் த டைம் நம்ம போகிற அந்த ஜேர்னியில் நிறைய கஷ்டமான சவால்களான விஷயங்களை நம்ம சந்திக்க வேண்டியதாக இருக்கும். ஏன்னா இல்லைன்னா சம்டைம்ஸ் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக எந்த ஒரு பிரச்சனையும் இல்லாமல் ஸ்மூத்தாக போனாலும் போகலாம். எந்த ஒரு விஷயமா இருந்தாலும், அது கஷ்டமான சவால்களான விஷயமா இருந்தாலும், சவால்களான விஷயங்களை ஃபேஸ் பண்ணாலும், இல்லை அந்த ஜேர்னி ரொம்ப ஸ்மூத்தாக இருந்தாலும், நம்ம எப்படியா இருந்தாலும் அந்த ஜேர்னியை நம்ம ஒரு ஹாப்பியஸ்ட் ஒன்னாக தான் கன்சிடர் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஸ்டில் சீக்கிங் வாட் ஐ சூட் when but a boy, new friendship, high adventure and a crown. So what Arthur expresses here, Arthur says that he is still seeking for new friendship, high adventure and a crown, just like how he used to search when he was a child, when he was a boy. Remember in our childhood when we were kids, right, we used to look for new friendship and we always don't fear for new adventurous thing, and we always expect for this rewarding thing. For example, when we do some good thing, even to our parents or with our friends, we feel like we have to be rewarded, crowned for that. For example, when you when you are being very good and disciplined and you expect some gift or some good reward from your parents. So likewise, Arthur says here, even no matter what situation or what age you are at right now, you should always seek new friendship, high adventure and a crown, just like how you used to search when you were a boy or when you were a child. ஸோ தட்ஸ் வாட் ஆத்தர் சேஸ் ஹியர். ஆத்தர் என்ன சொல்கிறாரு, நம்ம குழந்தை பருவத்தில் எப்படி நம்ம சைல்டாக ஒரு குழந்தையாக இருக்கும்போது எப்படி சாகசங்களையும் புதிய நட்புறவுகளையும் தேடி நம்ம அலையிறோமோ, அதே மாதிரி அப்போ அந்த கட்டத்தில் அந்த தருணத்தில் நம்ம செய்கிற அந்த சாகசங்கள், அந்த சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்களை நினச்சி நம்ம ரொம்ப கௌரவிக்க வேண்டிய ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனோட நம்ம திங்க் பண்ணுவோம். அது ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியாக இருக்கும். அதே மாதிரி எந்த ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷன்லேயும் எந்த ஒரு ஏஜ்லேயுமே நம்ம குழந்தை மாதிரி தான் நம்மளுடைய லைஃப்பை அணுகணும், லைஃப்பை லீட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ வரி பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்றாரு. My heart will keep the courage of the quest and hope the road's last turn will be the best. So author finally says that he will always be courageous about his quest. I told you the meaning for quest, right? A long search of something. We all are searching for something in our life, a long search. I told you it can be about your goal, about your life purpose. Likewise, the author expresses here, he will always be very courageous about his quest. And finally, he believes that the last turn will be the best. Finally, he believes that everything will be okay and it will turn out to be the very best. So overall, the poem expresses, as a human being, we might face lot of trouble, lot of struggles in our life. But no matter what trouble and struggle that you face, it is a part of our life. So even if you face it, you should not turn away from your goal, and you should not worry about things that is going to disappear in the past, like your past thing. And at the same time, you should not be very scared about your future, because we don't know what our future is going to reveal to us. And finally, we have to welcome every situation with a very happy heart and believe that our age and youth has the ability to take control of it, and we should always travel with cheer. Finally, in second stanza, he says that the path that we have chosen, whether it is going to lead us to the victory or even if it is going to lead us to the failure, even if the path that we have chosen is rough, has a lot of troubles and struggles, or if it is smooth, we should always consider the journey as the happiest one. And you should be like a child, no matter what situation you are in, like how you used to search for new friendship, high adventure, and a crown. And finally, you should be very courageous about your quest, the தேடல், about your life purpose, what you want to achieve in your life, and always have hope and believe that everything will turn out to be the best. So, in simple, the poem expresses we should be very courageous, dedicative, and finally, we should always hope and believe that everything will be fine. That's what he expressed and conveyed very beautifully in this sonnet. So I will see you guys in. I believe that you guys understood. So I will see you guys in next chapter. Next video with a lesson, a supplementary reading, or a poem. Thank. So I will see you guys in next video with a poem or supplementary reading. Thank you guys.